MMA guy. Today, just doing a recap of UFC Fight Night Bautista versus Oliveira. That's happening this week. So, we'll just get into it. That's a very good fight night, by the way. When you look at these fights, there's a lot of them that are interesting, to say the least. I really love that matchup, Oliveira versus Bautista. I like both of those guys. Vinicius Oliveira has a good unranked resume. Now he's got a win over Kyler Phillips. And that's good. It's a very good win. You have Mario Bautista, who's been doing phenomenal against everyone. He's beaten Aldo in like a iffy fight, but besides that, he's had good performances against everyone. Was on a huge win streak till he got 30-27 by Umar Nurmagomedov, who keeps beating everyone, and he just beat Figgy, so it's not a bad loss for Bautista. But I mean, that's a prospect, that's like up and comer versus up and comer in this division. Those are two very, very solid fighters, and they're very well matched in physicality. I mean, slight reach advantage for Bautista. He has a good output, and I think that's probably going to be it because it's a 5-rounder. And my thing is that Bautista seems to be a guy that Vinicius Oliveira could potentially KO. Do I think it happens? I don't. And I feel like when he fought against Said Nurmagomedov, Said was a guy that could have been KO'd because of how, fettered, how fatigued he looked after just one round, and he couldn't get it done. Do I think he does against Mario Bautista, who's gonna stay sharp the whole time? I don't think so. Do I think he does it against Bautista, who's gonna be shooting against him? Do I think Vinicius Oliveira? Do I believe in Vinicius Oliveira's ability to keep the fight up the whole time? I don't know. And do I believe in Bautista's striking? I think Bautista is a very solid straight shots. 1-1-2. Solid straight shots. Good distance management. He's quick. I'm going to pick Bautista to beat Vinicius Oliveira. And that would be a very good win for him. Because that guy's undefeated. Vinicius Oliveira has never lost in the UFC. Yeah, I'm going to pick Bautista to win. And I really, really, really love that matchup, guys. Genuinely, I think that's a phenomenal fight. I'm going to pick Bautista to win. And but I could see it. I'm picking him as like a 65-35 or a 70-30. Next, we have Amir Albazi versus Kyoji Origuchi, and I think that's going to be one-way traffic. I think Kyoji Origuchi is going to absolutely destroy Amir Albazi. I mean, dude, you're talking about a guy that just whooped Tagir Ulanbekov, and now Amir Albazi hasn't fought in a big amount of time, and he hasn't won a fight since... Dude, people can say what they want. He lost that fight to Kai Kara-France, like clear as day. They fought in Dubai or Mumbai or wherever they fought. But dude, he got a split robbery decision, clear as day. This is one of the clearest robbery in the history of the sport. So you have Kai Kara-France loss and then Moreno loss. So he hasn't won a fight since his fight in 2022. Hasn't won a fight in 4 years, is inactive. Every time he comes back against good level opposition and gets whooped. He doesn't have any good wins in the UFC. So Kyoji Origuchi is going to make quick work of ranking inflated Amir Albazi, who got 0 good wins. So that's that. Next we have Jelton Almeida versus Rizvan Kuniev. And with the way that Curtis Blade had... Okay, here's my thing. Curtis Blade... Good wrestling, couldn't do anything. But Jelton Almeida, we've seen them both, like him and Curtis Blade. And in that first round, and Jelton Almeida is way better to get the fight down than Rizvan. I think he's going to get it down. My thing is that I've seen Rizvan fight against Curtis Blade and look good and dangerous for all 3 rounds. And that's the problem that I see. I don't think Jelton Almeida has the same ability to get he doesn't... Curtis Blade is looked at as a bad heavyweight, sometimes as a little bit of a meme, because he's actually very solid. When it comes to the striking, He's like a guy that can throw a good 1-2 down the middle. He's tricky. He's just not dominant ever. That's the thing. But he's fighting very good level competition. And I think Jelton Almeida didn't look great against Volkov. I think Rizvan Kuniev is denser. And I see him beating Jelton Almeida, which is crazy, by the way. Like, Rizvan Kuniev's a fucking industry plant. What the fuck is this? Why is he getting a number 6 matchup? Dude, that guy hasn't... Has that guy won a fucking fight in the UFC? Bro, he just lost to Curtis Blades. Why are they making him fight in the rankings again, in the top 10? Yo, get this fat PFL steroid popper out. Yo, seriously, guys. What? Nah. Yo. Dude, I hate this guy. This guy's clearly paid by the Dagestanis to get, oh, no, man, give him a match. Yo, I hope Rizvan Kuniev gets spiked on his fucking head, dude. What the fuck is this? Number 5, and then we'll give him number 6. Yeah, dude. Make him fight against guys that he deserves to fight against. Don't give them that, like, Russian privilege. What is that? Yo, bullshit. Fake fight, man. Yo, I hope Jelton Almeida pulls out. I don't want to see that fight. I don't know who's the matchmaker that made that happen. Who got a quick call from someone and then presented it to Dana. Hey, man, the card looked weak. There was only Rizvan that was available. Yeah, to make it pass as if he's... Because that's the way that they do it in, like, the corporate fucking world. They make it happen as if, dude, we had no choice but to make that matchup happen. So that's why if they get criticized about it, like, dude, you put that guy against number 5 and he lost and now he's 0-1 in the UFC. Why are you putting him against number 6 again? Why are you giving him another shot in the top 10, huh? That's very interesting that you're doing something like that. Oh, well, man, there was no one that was available. Jelton Almeida wanted to fight, man, and then so we had to give him the Rizvan. Bullshit. That's not actually what happened. They were paid by the Russian government to put this guy in. Anyway, Michael Oleg-Jaychuk versus Marc-Andre Barriault. Dude, Oleg-Jaychuk is going to whoop Marc-Andre Barriault. He's going to KO him, I think. Michael Oleg-Jaychuk is on a two-fight win streak right now. 2-fight win streak, and he didn't do bad against Shara Bullet. Marc-Andre didn't do bad either, but I just think that he's looked better since then. Michael Oleg-Jaychuk. And he has momentum. He has the fighting nerves, and he has momentum. So that's that. Next we have Gene Matsumoto versus Farid Basharat. I think Farid's the one that's still undefeated. Yep. He beat Chris Gutierrez last time. He has good takedowns. Gene Matsumoto is very good, though. And I'm going to pick Gene Matsumoto to beat Farid. I think he's going to be able to defend the takedowns. Dude, we had Gene Matsumoto throwing Rob Font on his head. I mean, Rob Font doesn't have the grappling of Farid, but Farid is... These guys are like super bantamweights. These guys are kind of have like a flyweight frame at bantamweights, to be honest. They're not... I think Gene Matsumoto is going to be too good, too slick, and I think he's going to beat Farid. Next, Dustin Jacoby versus Julius Walker. Okay. Slight reach advantage, 7-1. What is Julius Walker off of? So he lost a split to Menefield in an awful fight, and then he beat a free UFC wins. Dude, Dustin Jacoby's gonna whip that guy. Obviously, like, Dustin Jacoby's gonna beat that guy. I know it. Alex Morono versus Daniil Dochenko. I have no clue who Daniil Dochenko is, but he's definitely winning that fight. No one's losing to Alex Morono in the Big 26. Dude, and he's Ukrainian, so he's probably fighting for his people. Does that guy have a UFC win? Who is that? KO'd him. He got KO'd in the first round. Okay, and he has no UFC record. And what's his record? Okay, what's that guy's record though? 9-2. Okay. Doesn't mean much. He's still gonna whoop Alex Morono though. Bruno Brazil versus Caitlin Souza. I'm gonna pick Bruna Brazil to win. Maybe I should. Yeah, I'm gonna pick her to win. Okay. Bruna Brazil to beat Caitlin Souza. Said Nurmagomedov versus Yavir Basharat. And let me be honest, guys. Why? Wait, that guy has 2 losses now? Didn't he have just one? Ah, guys, come on. Guys. This guy is not gonna beat Said. I love Ricky Simone, man. I like Ricky Simone. I don't love Ricky Simone. I like Ricky Simone. Said Nurmagomedov is way trickier. And he's way faster in that first round. I don't see how Yavid is gonna win that first round, man. I really don't see it. What's their like difference in size? Okay, Saeed's like listed at 5'8". I think he's slightly taller than that. Two-fight losing streak. Saeed is used to losing though. That's my thing. Saeed outside of that first round. And does he really get these KOs like that? What's the amount of KO that he has? See, he has 4 KOs, 6 submission, but he's tricky when they shoot on him and stuff. Before that, he beat Gaffarov first round submission. Lost to Jonathan Martinez, okay. Beat Karmanonov, De Silva Andrade on by decision. What the fuck? First round sub against Stamen. See, this is good level of competition. Lost to Barcelos. Okay, that's damn. Barcelos has always these wins. Okay, he's kind of a guy that did the Basharat Bros beat though. I'm gonna pick Said Nurmagomedov to beat him. Wong Kong versus Eduardo Moro. I'm gonna pick Wong Kong to beat Moro, but I know Moro's like a big flyweight fighter, so it could be tricky. But I just believe in skill over size any day of the week. So Wong Kong's gonna whoop her. Muin Gafurov versus Jacob Willax. Phenomenal fight. I'm gonna pick Jacob Willax to beat Muin Gafurov. Dude, Jacob Willax. Who did he beat last time? Patchy Mix didn't look that bad by losing to this guy, so I think this guy is not that low. Like I don't know if Patchy Mix is really a bottom of the barrel bantamweight. Muin Gafurov, what's his streak? Okay, just beat Nakamura. Okay, but he's good. Gafurov is good though. But like he lost to John Castaneda. No. I'm gonna pick it. I think Jacob Willax is gonna beat him. Next we have Claudio Segula versus Priscilla Cachoeira. Last fight. What's their last fight? They're not showing the last fight? Okay. What's Priscilla Cachoeira coming off of? First round KO here. She got submitted. She survived rounds with okay. I'm gonna pick oh my days. I don't want to make a prediction on this. But I have to, guys. Okay, she's really not that good. I'm gonna pick Cachoeira to craft it up, guys. This is the pick. So those are the picks. So we got Cachoeira, Willax, Wong Kong, Said, Bruna Brazil, Donchenko, Jacoby, Matsumoto, Oleg Jachuk, Rizvan Kuniev. Oh, dude. I pick Rizvan Kuniev, but I really hope he gets. I don't want to speak about this anymore. I hope he gets. I hope Jalen Turner picks him up and throw him on his dome. To be honest, this is bullshit. Kyoji Origuchi and Mario Bautista. So thank you for watching the video, guys. I hope you liked it. Make sure you drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Any of these matchups. Any prediction you think I got wrong. Let me know how your day's going. So like the video and subscribe to the channel, guys. Till next time.